We really have lowered the standard of sin. And sometimes I think because we don't see something that is written just in the Bible the way that it's done in real life, we think, well, it's not a sin. Or we think, oh, because, I'm praying, I'm going to church, I'm going to all the services, I can, whatever I'm doing, we kind of compartmentalize our lives. But you know what? Whatever you are doing that is not of God, that if God sees it, he will be against it. It's a sin. And the funny thing is, God sees it all. When somebody sends you on an errand and you tell them this is how much this thing is going to cost, and you put a little bit on top, it's a sin. When somebody, some of us that live in Nigeria, when they send you on errand to take the car somewhere and you use it to pick people up on the side of the road to make quick bucks, it's a sin. When you claim children that are not yours, it's a sin. Sin is not, it doesn't have to be written the way it's in the Bible. A sin is a sin. And the problem with us is that we think, oh, the only kind of sin that God is against is sexual sin, sexual sin, and maybe somebody that's abortion. We always think that those ones are the sins and everything else is not a sin. When you lie about anything, you know that your work asks you to clock in when you are in the location, but you stand outside the client's door and then you clock in and then you go back. It's a sin. God sees it all. There is no sin that is small. There's no sin that is big. Sin is sin. That's the way God looks at it. And I was just reading Matthew 23, and it was kind of an eye-opener. The kind of things that, the people that he was calling hypocrites in the Bible. We would see some other things that other people are doing. We say, this person, is a bad person, or he's a liar. He's doing this, he's doing that. Anyway, we're not looking at ourselves. When you're supposed to work 8 hours and you work 6 hours, it's a sin. You are cheating your employer. So we all have to look at what the Bible really says, and we have to really, it's not about going to church. We have to really search ourselves. We have to really think of the standard that God has set for us. God has set a very high standard, and I pray God will help us all. I am a work in progress. I am not making this video because I think that I don't sin, or I am not doing things that I should not be doing. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just encouraging us to look at our lives. Let's look at ourselves. Let's search ourselves. When would you think